Hello, welcome to Homeschool. This is your Class 7 Mathematics NCERT or CBSE board. We are in our first chapter, Integers, Exercise 1.1, fourth problem. Let's read the question. A plane is flying at a height of 5,000 meters. You can see the picture here. You can see plane moving, and this is a ground level and this is water. Inside the water, you can see submarine. Submarine is moving inside the water. Can you imagine this? Recently we have seen this submarine movie. One movie we have seen. Do you remember? I think it is Ghazi. In that you can see the real submarine, how it looks. Imagine that submarine and plane most of the people have seen, right? Imagine submarine and plane. And let me read the question again. A plane is flying at a height of 5,000 meters above the sea level. See, this is the sea level. Okay. So, above the sea level, how many meters above plane is flying? 5,000 meters. At a particular point, it is exactly above a submarine. At a particular point, exactly above a submarine. It is exactly above a submarine floating 1200 meters below the sea level. Where is submarine? Submarine is also flowing below the sea level. Submarine floating 1200 meters below the sea level. And what is your question here? What is the vertical distance between them? Vertical distance means this is vertical, right? And this is horizontal. Vertical distance means from here to here, what is the distance you need to calculate? See here, from here it is 5,000 meters and from here to here it is 1200 meters. What is the vertical distance from this point to this point is your question. Understand the question again. A plane is flying above 5,000 meters above the sea level. Okay. And submarine is floating 1200 meters below the sea level. At some particular point, plane is just above the submarine. What is their vertical distance is your question. From here to here 5,000, from here to here it is 1200. What we need to do? We need to find the distance means add the value. That is 5,000 plus 1200 will give you the answer. Okay, let us start the solution. Height of the plane above the sea level. Height of the plane, what is the height? 5,000 meters. 5,000 meters above the sea level. Floating a submarine below the sea level. How much distance it is below? It is 1200 meters. Therefore, the vertical distance between the plane and the submarine. Plane and the submarine means add both the distances. 5,000 plus 1200. I think you know addition. 5,000, 1200. Okay. Add this 0026. Therefore, your answer is 6,200 meters. Therefore, the vertical distance between plane and submarine is equal to 6,200 meters. Verbal problems, we need to write like this verbal statements compulsory. Okay. Mohan deposits rupees 2,000 in his bank account and withdraws rupees 1,642 from it the next day. If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan's account after he withdrawal. So what is your question? We are talking about a person. Who is he? Mohan. Mohan went to a bank. Okay. And he deposited how much amount? 2,000 rupees. And the very next day, he went to the bank again and he withdraws some amount. How much amount? 1,642. 1642 rupees he withdraws. And they are saying here withdrawal amount from the account represented by a negative integer. Then how will you represent this amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. After withdrawing, how much amount is there in Mohan's account is your question. So, suppose if we subtract in the deposited amount, if we subtract the withdrawal amount, we get the answer. Okay, that only they have said withdrawal with the negative sign we need to take. Let us start the solution here. Mohan deposit amount. Mohan, how much amount he deposited in a bank? So let me write only deposit amount. That is rupees 2000 rupees he deposited in a bank. Withdrawal amount. How much amount he withdrawn? 1642 rupees he had withdrawn. Withdrawn amount. How much it is? Rupees 1642. Now how much balance is left in Mohan's account? Withdrawal amount follow with a negative sign said. That means we need to subtract. Balance is equal to 2000 minus 1642. In your question they said withdrawal amount take with a negative sign. That means I am subtracting. I take a negative sign there. So let us do the subtraction here. 2000 minus 1642. Okay. 0. That means here take a borrow 10. 10 minus 2 it will be 8. 9. 9 minus 4 will be 5. 9. 9 minus 6 will be 3. Okay. 1 minus 1 it will be 0. So what is your answer here? 358 rupees left in Mohan's account. Okay. Therefore, the balance equal to rupees 358. Therefore, the balance in Mohan's account after withdrawal is rupees 358. Okay, is this clear? In our previous question, we have written rupees 358 left in Mohan's account. Okay. So, by which integer you are representing is your question. By positive integer, that is rupees 358 rupees is the amount left in Mohan's account. Okay, let's go with the next one. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A to the point B. Okay, you can see again a number line. East, west. Rita, who is she? Rita. Rita goes 20 kilometers towards east. From point A towards east. What is this distance? 20 kilometers to B. I repeat again. Rita goes towards east from point A to B 20 kilometers. What is the distance between A and B? 20 kilometers. From B, she moves 30 kilometers towards west. Look here. From B, she moves this side, left side. That is towards west 30. This is 20. So I may take here from this point. Let me mark it as C. First, Rita from A, she moved to B 20 kilometers towards east. And then from B to 30 kilometers, she moves to west. And your question is, towards the west along the same road, if the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance traveled towards west? Automatically it will be negative. Towards east positive means west negative. We know that, right? By number line you can say this side positive integers and this side negative integers. From A, she moved to east 20 kilometers plus 20. And from B, she moved to C 30 kilometers back. That means minus 30. By which integer will you represent her final position from A. Here, Rita moves towards east from A to B. What is the distance she traveled here? Distance from A to B is equal to 20 kilometers. Then what did she do? Next, from B, she moves towards west. How many kilometers? 30 kilometers. Rita moves towards west from B to C. From B to C. Distance from B to C is equal to 30 kilometers. Okay. So now now calculate the distance from starting position to final position, that is A to C. When Rita is moving towards east, we are going to take it as a positive value 20, and when she is moving towards west, we are going to take a negative value, that is minus 30. 20 minus 30. If one number is positive and another number is negative, what we need to do? We need to subtract the smaller number from the greater number and take the sign of greater number. That is 30 minus 20 will be 10. Greater number sign minus. Therefore, final position is at C, that is at minus 10 kilometers, you can say. Okay, 20 kilometers east, 30 kilometers west. If you subtract, you are going to get minus 10 kilometers. 7th question. In a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. You can see two sub-questions here. We know that in a magic square, if you add all rows and all columns and both the diagonals, you get same number. Suppose when you are adding, if you get a different number, then it is not a magic square. So among these two, they have given two sub-questions in this and they asked to find whether these are magic squares or not. Okay, let us start with the first one, and let me mark here. These are rows. Do you know? Horizontal lines, horizontal numbers are rows. Vertical columns. Let me write it here. R1, row 1, row 2, row 3. You won't confuse. And columns, I will write it as C1, C2, C3. Column number 1, column number 2, column number 3. And coming to diagonals. What are diagonals? 1, 2. Cross. So let me mark this edge D1 and this edge D2. Diagonals like this. Okay, D1, D2. Let's start the solution by adding the numbers. First row we are going to add now. Let me write this as R1 is equal to row 1. So what are the numbers you have? You can see now. 5 plus negative number you have. So use bracket plus minus 4. Okay. Now remove from bracket. How you will remove? Multiply only signs. Is equal to 5 plus into minus. What the number you have? 1. Plus into minus 4. Okay. You can do two numbers a pair at a time, or negative numbers you add and then subtract this. Anyway you do this, children. So let me go with these two. 5 minus 1, how much? 4. Okay. 4 minus 4. First I have done these two. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Okay. So next one. R2. Row 2, let us add minus 5 plus of minus 2. 7 is a positive value. Directly I say plus 7 is equal to minus 5 plus into minus, minus 2 plus 7. Okay. Now minus 5 minus 2. Try to do this one. If both are negative, what we need to do? Take the negative sign and add the two numbers. 5 plus 2 will be 7. And other third number plus 7. 7 minus 7 will be 0. Both we got same answer. Next, R3. 0 plus 3 plus minus 3. Okay. Now this one 0 plus 3 plus into minus, minus 3. 3 minus 3, 0. 0 plus 0, 0. Now all three rows if we add, we got 0. Now coming to columns. C1, let us add first column. C1, first column. These you need to add. 5 plus minus 5 plus 0. 5 plus into minus, minus 5 plus 0. 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 plus 0 will be 0. Next, second column C2. Add these. Minus 1 plus of minus 2 plus 3 equal to minus 1 plus into minus, minus 2 plus 3. Minus 1 minus 2. If both are negative, take a negative sign and add the numbers. 1 plus 2 will be 3. And third number as it is you take plus 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay. Next. Third column. Minus 4 plus 7 plus of minus 3. Okay. Minus 4 plus 7 plus into minus, minus 3 equal to minus 4 plus 7. 7 minus 4 it will be 3. 3 minus 3 will be 0. Okay, we got sum of all the 3 rows and 3 columns is 0. Let us go with the diagonal. D1. Diagonal D1, this one. 0 plus of minus 2 plus of minus 4. Okay, 0 leave it. Plus into minus, minus 2. Plus into minus, minus 4. Oh, you are getting here different answer. Observe here. Minus 2, minus 4. Both are negative. So take the negative sign and add the numbers. 2 plus 4 will be 6. So your answer is minus 6. So diagonal 1 is not matching. Therefore, no need of finding D2. Directly I can say. Therefore, this box is not a magic square because the sums are not equal. If all the sums are equal, then I can say it is a magic square. Otherwise, this box is not a magic square. So, let us move to the second sub question here. See another box. Same manner, we are going to mark R1, R2, R3, C1, C2, C3, D1, D2. Okay. So now again same pattern. Let us add all the rows, columns and diagonals. Adding. If you want you can write. Adding R1 is equal to row 1. 1 plus of minus 10 plus 0 equal to 1 plus into minus, minus 10 equal to 0 you can leave. Plus 1 minus 10. So what you need to do? You need to take a sign of greater number and subtract the smaller number from this number. That is 10 minus 1 will be 9. Follow with a negative sign minus 9. Next. R2. Add the second row. Minus 4 plus of minus 3 plus of minus 2. Minus 4, multiply signs, plus into minus, minus 3 plus into minus, minus 2 is equal to. If you want any two numbers, you can do, or all at a time. If you can do. See here, all the three numbers are followed with a negative sign. So take negative and add all the numbers. 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. Minus 9. Okay. Now add third row. Minus 6 plus 4 plus of minus 7 equal to. Minus 6 plus 4 plus into minus, minus 7 equal to. Now negative numbers, if you want, you can add, children. Minus 6 minus 7, what it becomes? Minus 13. So next step, 4 minus 13 you can write. Then one is positive, one is negative. Do subtraction. That will be followed with a greater number sign, minus 9. Next, C1. First column, add here. 1 plus of minus 4 plus of minus 6 is equal to. 1 plus into minus, minus 4 plus into minus, minus 6 is equal to. Minus 4 minus 6 will be minus 10. 1 minus 10 will be minus 9. Okay. Second column, add second column. Minus 10 plus of minus 3 plus 4 is equal to. Minus 10 plus into minus, minus 3 plus 4 is equal to. Minus 10 minus 3, minus 13 plus 4. Minus 13 plus 4, do subtraction and take a negative sign, minus 9. Okay. So third column, C3 is equal to 0 plus of minus 2 plus of minus 7 equal to. Plus into minus, minus 0 minus 2 minus 7 equal to. 0 leave it. Minus 2 minus 7 will be minus 9. Sum of all rows and columns is equal. Now let's go with the diagonals. D1. D1 means this one. Okay. Minus 6 plus minus 3 plus 0. Plus into minus, minus. Minus 6 minus 3 will be minus 9. Okay. Next, diagonal 2. D2. These. Minus 7 plus of minus 3 plus 1 equal to. Okay. What is your second diagonal? Minus 7 plus of minus 3 plus 1 equal to. Multiply the signs. Minus 7 plus into minus, minus 3 plus 1 equal to. Minus 7 minus 3, it will be minus 10. Minus 10 plus 1, minus 9. What you can see here, if you add all the rows, all the columns and the two diagonals, you get the same answer. So finally what you can say here, it's the given box is a magic square. So therefore this box is a magic square because all the sums are equal. All the sums means what? All rows, all columns and two diagonal sum is same number. With this, I am going to end my session today. In our next session, we are going to meet with the next problems. Until then, keep watching. Thank you all.